What's up, everybody? We are live. Live and ready to play. I'm just checking out my settings, making sure I'm actually live. Yeah, I'm live. Cool. Good stuff. I just played a tournament earlier today. I just put video analysis inside my YouTube channel, and I put a short promoting it. So if you guys want to click on like on both, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's open up the queue. We're going to hit open there. And hopefully the Nightbot will... Let me actually just check. Nightbot settings. Dashboard. It says it's online. I think we're good. I think we are good. Alright, let's kick things off with the Blitz game. We're playing Alireza. I wonder if he's related to Alireza Firouzja. We're going to play a Karakan. And then over here, very nice. That's a free pawn. We'll take it. There we go. Let's go over here. Kick the queen away. I mean, this is a pawn that we're up by. Happy to take it. Let's go here. I want to chop off this knight and come here. I'm not too convinced that my opponent will not see this. They might. Nah, they're too good. No tricks, but we come here. I'm kind of happy being up the pawn. Let's go here. He can't take because he'll lose the rook. Alright, I think I have to grab that. I don't want any discoveries, so we're going to move our queen. Oh, pawn over here. I still want to move the queen. I don't want the pawn to push. Hey, Fahad. I'm playing Alireza right now. Alireza. I don't think it's Alireza Firouzja. It's just Alireza. Let's go here, back up on that. Actually, I didn't want to take it because I had... Actually, there were no checks. It's been a long day for me. Let's go here. Into the territory. How are you doing, Fahad? Hopefully you're having a good day. That's a free pawn. Can I not just take it? Let's take it with a check. Good to hear. Is my queen trapped? No, but almost. I think let's go over how to do this. Maybe this makes sense. Hit the queen this way. If bishop takes, I'll take here. Hey, Manas. Chess was harder for me than 3 months deployment in Iraq. Yeah, chess is a freaking hard game. Let's take it and take the bishop. And now I don't have to worry about this pawn being loose. And now I'm just up. Bunch of pawns. Let's go. Alright. Pawn goes over here. Take care, Fahad. No worries. See you next time. Let's double up. That means Manas, you're up. You're on standby. Let's get the knight closer into the game. The bishop can never take that pawn because it'll get locked in. Alright, we're going here. Let's take. Does he really want to go here? I don't think so. Let's go here. Chop that off. Check. This is a big blunder on my opponent. Just to move, we'll go here. I'm up a bunch of pawns. I should be able to win this with no issue. We'll go here. Let's go here, see if he wants to trade. Otherwise, I'm coming after that pawn. Abishiku is your name? Awesome. Let's just protect. We'll go over here. We're going to create a passed pawn pretty much right now. Otherwise, the rook has to be a babysitter. Let's go in with our king. Kingside activity. Check. No fork for you. We'll go here. And then come in with our king. This is looking excellent for us. Hey there, a6-9. Uh-oh. Let's back it up. Oh no, I blundered the fork. I should have gone the other way. Ugh. Oh man. That's called being dumb. I'm gonna resign. That's upsetting. I had this game in the bag and I blew it. Hey Seth, welcome. I had a long day today. I played in a chess tournament. It was 3 rounds and they were all against someone 400 rating points higher than me. And I won 1 game. I won round 2 of it. If you guys want to see that recap, I posted it. I have a short with the highlight of my victory and then a full one on my YouTube channel. Manas, you're up. Abishiku, here we go. If you guys want to go to that video and click like, I'd really appreciate it. And click like on this stream. Helps the channel, helps the stream. Help me help you. Alright, Abishik, here we go. Do I plan on becoming an international master? I'd like to take it one step at a time. My first goal is to one day become a national master. And then go from there. Alright, here we go. You're up, Abishiku. We have a French. Tarash. Let's see which line you go for. My opponent in round 2 played the same thing, but he took first. Okay, 97 here. I'm not so familiar with. Let's just play normally, develop, and see what they do. Thanks, Musa. You too. We'll go here. Create a nice pawn chain. And this looks pretty good. We'll put the other knight over here. Back up that bishop. I don't want it to get attacked. My center control is looking pretty good. I don't think the advance was good. But let's go here. Castle next. My position is pretty solid. Whoa, aggressive. I'm going to call his bluff. Let's take it and then plant a knight on e5. This knight is looking excellent. Hey, Seth, thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, what do I want to do now? Maybe this move makes sense so that the queen could maybe come to h5. Not enough chess? Nope, not enough. Not tired. Chess Scholar was actually the tournament director of the tournament I just played in. If you guys want to see a recap, it is on my YouTube channel. Just check it out and give it a like. That was a fun one. All right. What is going on here? What is your go-to opening for white and black? Excellent question, Musa. For white, I like to play e4 and then respond to whatever my opponent responds. I kind of have a wide range repertoire. Against, for black, I have something against d4. I have something against e4. Like it's hard to say. So there's no go-to opening, but I do have go-to openings, but it really depends on what my opponent does. I'm sorry, that's not a very helpful answer. All right, the king is coming out in the center. What is going on here? It's a decent move because it's hitting my knight and my pawn. What to do? Maybe I'll sacrifice the pawn just so the king comes out a little closer. That has to be good for us. Has to be. Let's try. Let's go here, castle, and then we have a rook in the game. I don't think the king is going to take that pawn. That's so risky. So risky. Okay, he knows not to do it. Let's castle. All right, now he's walking into a little bit of a pin. Just a little bit of a pin. Hard for him to deal with this. Ooh, good move. But this comes with a check, no? Check, but the king can come a little closer. Then I can give a check here? No, that doesn't work. Then the king takes. Let's go here. Check. Diagonally. Where is this king going? Over there. But doesn't this pick up a queen? Not really, because they can block. They can block. Very good. Let's go here and maybe threaten a discovery. My opponent is playing really well for someone rated 330. I am impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed. There's so much going on here. This pin is nasty. There's pins, discoveries. Okay, they seem to see it. Let's go with taking it. And we'll go here. Hit the queen. Maybe double up on this d-file. And put some more pressure on that pawn. I don't think I'm getting a checkmate. What's my rating online? I'm like 1900. Let's take the pawn. I feel pretty good about that. All right. That stops the queen from coming here. Let's go this way. Maybe prepare bishop f4. You're 600. Nice. All right, that's a rook. That's a rook. We got this game in the bag. We double up now. That blunders the pawn, but okay, that's a bishop. This is time pressure getting the worst of my opponent. Check. We move over here. Hey, live in shadow. Good to see you again. And my opponent flags. Wow, what a game. That was a very well played game by Abishiku. Good game. Excellent job, Manas. You played really well. It was just time pressure that got to you. Alright, who is next? We have Seth. Seth, drop your chess.com username in the chat. You played bad towards the end. We can do a little game review here. See what the chess.com says. Yeah, it was kind of the early on. I think this is where you started to go wrong. Here, it just releases the tension. I back up my bishop, and then long term, I have like b3 and stuff like that, and it's just giving me more center control. But yeah, this early kingside attack is nice. I probably could have checkmated you, but I just couldn't do it. But you held on. You held on quite a bit, but you blundered a bunch of pieces at the very end. But it's the time pressure that got to you. Seth, are you still here? We'll give Seth a few minutes. Oh, Seth, what's your username? Oh, no worries, live in shadow. I totally understand. What's your username, Seth? Hey, what's up, IB Plays? Good to see you again. Seth, username. We're waiting on his username. You can if you want. You typed it 3 times? Well, it's not coming through on my end. Maybe try challenging me directly. Maybe if it looks like spam, YouTube auto. Oh, okay. This is going to be helpful. Just without the spaces. I see that one now. Hey, PNM. Welcome. Yeah, for some reason I wasn't seeing that without the spaces, so let me remove the spaces here. Seth 8463. Search. There we go. I found you. Let's play. Challenge sent. And I see you're a fellow Diamond member. Very nice. Chess.com Diamond is so worth it. Worth every penny. Next queen pawn game, try out d4, e3, b3. d4, hold on, d4, e3, b3? Why? That doesn't sound very good. Just the general structure? Are you referring to a queen's gambit or just any queen pawn game? Ooh, this is going to be very spicy. Now I have knight takes e5. This is a fun line with knight e4, queen g4. And I have some fun lines there that I know. Sometimes there's like allowing the fork to happen because you have an attack on the rook over here. What's the web 2 analysis of player? Oh, Live in Shadow, you coming your way. Opening tree. I'm pretty sure it's openingtree.net. Okay, we have takes, we take back. If you just do a Google search for opening tree, you'll find it. I'm not sure if it's .net or something else. But okay, we take here. This is fine for us. We centralize the queen. We're on the knight, and we're also protecting these pawns. Should we take on passant? Nah, let's just go here. We have the bishop pair. It's a nice plus. And we're hitting the knight. The knight's a little bit awkward here. Where is the knight going exactly? Someone tell me. Where is that knight going? Maybe bishop here to defend it. Hey there. I'll play you. You just have to get in the queue. So just do !Q. And you'll get in. Could I do en passant here? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I like having the center pawn. Let's just castle. Let's just castle. I will certainly play you. What's this? Maybe now I'm gonna try a trick. Wait, no, that would be dumb. Actually, it's kind of smart. Giving up the pawn because I have f3. Pinning the knight to the queen. That's a solid move. I'm also threatening to play f3 anyway. Almost trapping the knight, although the knight can come here and hit my rook. Okay, but this is just crazy. My opponent is blasting open his kingside. This can't be good. Let's take it one step at a time. All right, I think we win a pawn here, guys. Takes, queen takes, and then we have queen takes pawn with a check. And then maybe we could play pawn to f4. Hey there, good to see you. Okay, here. Good to see you all. It is a nice Saturday. We're up a pawn. This one's a passer. So if black's not careful, it's just 3 moves away from a promotion. All right, let's sink in pawn to f4. We protect this pawn. We hit the queen. Open up lines for our rook. Maybe a potential rook lift. All right, what to do? Maybe let's push the pawn now. Push. Push that pawn. You're going to make me wish that I didn't have special challenge prepared for you. I'm interested to hear what that is. Okay, this queen cannot move away because that'll be a checkmate. That would be kind of embarrassing. You know what? I'm going to overprotect this pawn over here with my rook. Now my queen is free to move away. I'm not in any danger. Now I'm able to take that pawn next. Let's grab it. We'll be up yet another pawn, and now we'll have a second passer. Not being able to move the same piece twice in a row. What happens if I move all of my pieces? Wait a second. Oh, bishop takes. That's actually kind of nice. Checkmate. Let's go. Checkmate. It would be a nice move if not for that. Defended by that bishop. Good game, Seth. You played very well for your first one. Live in shadow. Oh, not being able to move the same piece twice in a row. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it against Live in Shadow. Live in Shadow, let's get a game. And so my thing is, I cannot move the same piece twice in a row. Which is kind of crazy. Because, like, if I move my queen somewhere, and then you attack my queen, I can't move out of the way. So let's try it. Let's see how this goes. All right, chess cut. Here we go. Let's give this a whirl. Crazy challenge. Can't move the same piece twice in a row. This is either going to go very well or very bad. All right, here's the challenge. Let's go with this one. So I can't move this pawn right now. I could do something else and then move the pawn. Seth, I'm keeping it to 1 game per person per stream. Wait, so I can't play a queen's gambit, because if he takes, I cannot take back. I'll have to take back with the queen, but then he can attack my queen, and then I cannot move my queen, and I'm lost. That's really unfortunate. What the heck? I guess... Oh, the game got aborted. I can't do this challenge. I literally can't play chess this way. I'm going to pass on this challenge. I did not realize how difficult this would be. No, thank you. I'll stick to... I'll try not to move pieces twice. But if I have to, I will. I'm not going to, like, hang a piece. That would be silly. Thanks for sharing that. All right, let's take. We'll go back, threaten a little Forkarooski, and pick up. Nah, that defeats the point of the challenge. Yeah, the challenge is too hard. I would just lose every time. All right, no fork. No fork for me, but let's defend the pawn. Very important. Otherwise, he could remove the defender and pick it up. I guess I'll castle also. Why not? How am I up a pawn already? Let's kick the bishop away. See what he wants to do. If he wants to take, double up my pawns, be my guest. He doesn't. Alright, what now? Maybe I'll put a rook on this sort of open file. I just have 2 bishops in the way. Alright, let's back it up a little bit. Throw a punch at that bishop. Get ready to open things up. Where is this bishop going? That one. Alright, the bishop is moving. What to do? Let's try this. We need some clearance for our rook. Maybe c3 next, and then like bishop c2. Something like that should be alright. Yeah, let's try it. And this pawn here is also helping restrict that knight. There was this super cool that's a rook. Super cool variation you saw. Both players choose one hidden I did see this video. I know what you're talking about. What to do? Let's double up. This bishop is like a little annoying. If I go here, this bishop here is annoying. Prepare for Queen's Hour mode. Grabbed from Russia's Hours from Roblox doors. I have no idea what that is. Let's go here. Does he want to take? I'll take back. I'm up a rook. I'm happy with that. Chess 3.0. Sounds like it. Let's go double up now. Now there's no more bishop to b3 because I'm covering that one. Okay, let's come into play. Knight is centralized. Here we go. My opponent is playing very, very well for a 650. Okay, we'll trade. I like trades. If he's not careful and too many pieces leave this back rank, like knight takes, bishop takes, rook takes, knight takes, there's a potential back rank checkmate. Let's go here. Boom, force a trade. That rook is pinned. And now I'm up the exchange. This should be a pretty clean and simple conversion. We'll go here and start marching our king in towards the center. Just like that. Let's go here. Prevent the knight from coming here. Let's go this way. Hit that bishop. Can't capture twice in a row. I don't know about these challenges. Let's go here. Threatening c5. Okay, he sees it. Very good. Let's go here. Threaten e5. All right, that's a bishop. That's what I wanted. Give me that. Okay, it's forked, but I get a pawn out of it. No good. If he goes back, I think I'll exchange the sacrifice. Because I have a winning king and pawn endgame. I have a majority on both sides. So this should be an easy dub. We'll go here. And here, and I have a passer. I have a passer. Nothing that my opponent can do. We'll go here. Push. And let's go here. We'll go here. This is going to be all over for my opponent. Let's lock him in. Lock him in. It'll never be stalemate because you'll always be able to push that pawn. Let's go here. Let's take. I wanted to take. Okay, I'll do it now. Go here. Now we take. And now this is going to be all over. Resignation. Good game. Who is next? We have two challenges. One from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, QZ, and someone else. But it's PNM's turn. Guys, I am going to be closing off the queue right now. So everyone who's in my queue right now will get to play me. PNM, you said your name was Adar Papu. Here we go. About to send you a challenge. Chess Scholar, you've joined at the tail end of my stream. You were here this whole time. What was stopping you from doing join before? Okay, Adar Papu. Here we go. I may make an exception for you at the end of the stream if you stick around. Here we go. Let's go c6, Caro-Kann. Our trusty Caro-Kann. Doesn't do us any harm. It's a beautiful opening. I suggest everyone learn it. Who's your coach? You're telling me your Maniello is your coach? Yeah, he's good. I had. Oh, I see. Yeah, he gave me a beating. 2 out of the 3 games. One game I snuck away with the win, but those other games were disasters. Let's do something about that bishop. That revenge game, yeah, that 3rd round I got wrecked. I got destroyed that 3rd game. It was kind of equalish until that blunder. But I guess you could say that for any chess game. It's equal until the blunder. That's right. I'll take the dubs. Alright, this bishop has to do something at some point. I'm not ending the stream right now. I'm getting through everyone in my queue right now. So if you do !list, I'll even do it. It'll tell you who's in the chat. Alright, I think I'm sort of uncorking this position. I do have the bishop pair. So if you click on this link here and hit go to site. So I have Seth I already played, so I'm playing you next. I forgot how to pronounce your name, but I'm playing you next. Oh, this is a mistake because I can give a check. I'm on the knight here and I'm on the knight there. And this comes with the check. Otherwise, the knight can take that pawn. We grab that. 100% we grab it. And now we pin. Pin to win. No, we can't play again. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get going pretty soon. Yeah, after the ending of the list, it's over. Let's take and take. If Chess Scholar wants to play me, I'll make an exception for him, but nobody else. Castle. I'm up a bishop. Pretty happy about that. What will my opponent do? Let's get the bishop out into the game. Now there's a little pressure going on this pawn. And now my rooks are talking to each other, and they both want to go on this b file. So that's my plan. Let's go here. Chess Scholar. Funny. Alright, if you're going to use your exception token to live in shadow, then fine. That's fair. Let's back it up. Maybe rook b8 next, so they can finally talk to each other over here. All right, what is going on over here? Why don't I just go here with my pawn, or bishop rather. Yeah, I am a cool streamer. If you all want to click on like, I would appreciate that. All right, can't this just open up on the queen and take the queen? Yeah, we have resignation. Bad blunder. All right, next up. It is not going to be Seth. We already played Seth. It'll be the person with Russian acrylic name. Help me with your username on chess.com. Can you remind me what it is? Is it 1234566QZ? Or Chess Hubbies, perhaps? Because I see 2 challenges from them. Don't know which one it is. Oh, it is? Alright. You challenged me to a 10-minute game. That's a bit too long for my liking. Challenge me again to a 3-minute game. Or in fact, I'll just send you one. 1234566QZ. 10-minute is too long. All right, challenge sent. Waiting on you to accept it. Did you get the challenge? You're going to have to log into your chess.com account. See if you got it. All right, here we go. E4. And we have a Scandi. Taking a page out of John Bartholomew's book with the Scandi. We're going to target that queen and get pretty much an extra tempo. Let's go here with our bishop. Maybe go knight here, hitting the queen again. How many times is this queen moving? 3 times out of the opening. Time to castle. This is giving us extra time to develop. I never understood the appeal behind the Scandi. Let's go here. We're hitting the queen, we're hitting the knight. Looking solid for us. How to do this? Let's go back here. I don't want any checkmates. And if I just take, it's just a trade, because then the queen would have took the knight. Oh, actually, I could have took here. What am I saying? Let's try this again. I'm not going to repeat. I'm going to actually take. Because here, I'm actually on the bishop. So my opponent messed up there. Let's just take the bishop. Just like that, I'm up a bunch of pieces. Let's take, and then we win the rook also. That was kind of a nice little trick. Little trick that I did on my opponent. He thought I was going for a repetition. Nope, it wasn't. Hey, a chess player 123. Hi, RNB. We have just Live in Shadow next. Chess Scholar used his exception token. That is a pawn. Let's take with here because I'm on the queen. Oh my god, I could have took the queen. Silly me. It was just hanging. Whatever. We'll take it now. For real, for real. You are on deck. Alright, let's go here. I'm hoping the rook will take and not see that I have a bishop hiding in the corner. Sometimes those bishops in the corners are hard to tell. Let's just exchange. Okay, we're going to get out of the corner. I didn't want my bishop getting trapped with c6. Maybe I'll put my queen on a4. Alright, check. What is he doing? If here, I may go here. And if here or here, I have that. Okay, let's start bringing out the queen. Alright, Live in Shadow has declined. Has declined the exception token. That is very humble of you. Let's grab that pawn, and that's checkmate on the board. There was a fork, yeah, but there's also a checkmate. Do we have anyone next? That was it. Those are all of the games. The chess player, I'm sorry, but you're joining a little bit too late. I'm wrapping things up. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.